Hello everybody, welcome to another live stream of Iron Mario 64. My nights have been kind of busy every night, so that's why we've been doing Iron Mario 64 every night. Don't really have much time to set up anything else other than this, because it takes me literally like 5 minutes to get everything set up and be ready to go for this. It's literally easy for me to set this up instead of trying to figure out a game that I can play with another console and then have to get all my hookups and everything and set it up and all that kind of stuff. I am interested in playing some other ROM hacks. Yesterday we had some people coming into the stream suggesting different ROM hacks and everything, and I would be curious to see other ROM hacks in Mario 64 or even other games as well. Hopefully we'll have a night where I can actually devote some time into getting something set up so we can do a different game in the near future. Also, I know I've been like procrastinating, but I want to get back into cross-stitching again too. It's a very relaxing activity for me, and definitely helps me de-stress, and I feel like something like that would be appropriate for my state of mind right now. So I'm not going to really go into too much detail on what happened this evening, but yeah, let's just say I was uncharacteristically heated, I guess, is the best way to put it. It's the nicest way to put it without me going through and explaining what happened. But anyway, Charlie, welcome on into the stream, and welcome on in anybody else that might be here first thing into the stream. We're going to jump in. We're going to do some more Iron Mario. Try to get ourselves a new PB. You're playing some Mario Bros 2 this evening. Nice. Always fun. Alright, let's just jump right in, shall we? Bum, ba-dum. I figured, you know what? Playing some Iron Mario 64 would be a nice way to de-stress. Even though sometimes the levels can be stressful, but it's a different kind of stress. So I'm hoping it'll help me unwind a little bit and calm down from the events of this evening. All right, let's see. Do we have a easy star to go off of right away? We do. So we're just gonna get a star right away. I hope everybody's week is going well. Had a pretty busy day with work today, so pretty productive day from my standpoint. But we're halfway through the week, so I hope everybody is doing well and is able to be productive on their own terms with whatever they might have going on during the week for themselves, whether that be school or work or whatever. Alright, do we have anything down there? Not really. Alright, so we're gonna go. Jeez, man, that scares me like every single time. Usually I don't usually go for 100 coins on this level, because it's just too difficult. You have to do the slide that's on this level, and I'm not comfortable enough with the slide to try to collect the 100 coins. All right, we'll do this star, and then we'll get the monkey after that, because we only have to worry about that bomb that's up there. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Okay, we have another star that's an easy one to get. Alright, let's try to get the monkey. Catch the monkey, and I think that's it then. Let's go the shortcut, because the only other stars remaining would be the red coins and 100 coins, so we're doing pretty good so far. Get moving, Mario. Oh my gosh. So freaking close. Somehow I got a pocket where I don't have to worry about the cannonballs or whatever. The big rolling balls of death. Alright, hopefully the star for the monkey will spawn somewhere nice and easy, so we don't have to worry about anything. The red coins actually don't seem like they would be that bad, but I think I'm not gonna try and get them. Oh man, I almost grabbed him. Why is he... He's not doing like what he normally does. Usually I can creep up on him like that. Arconis the Wolf, hello, welcome to the stream. We played more Chaos Edition. Nice. I'm hoping to try that and also other ROM hacks in the near future. Right now, my nights have been kind of busy, so by the time I'm ready to stream, I only literally have like 5-10 minutes to get things like set up and everything. So it takes me literally like 5 to 10 minutes to get everything set up so I'm ready to stream this particular game. So yeah, I've seen Shotgun Mario. I saw DGR play that one. Well, thankfully, we are able to go to another level because I'm pretty much done with that level. I didn't really want to have to get the red coins. Alright, Jolly Roger Bay. Dang, we almost got all the reds already. Okay. Oh man, that's a little scary. Hey Nick, how are you? Hope everything is good with you on this fine Wednesday. All right, since we have all the red coins, I think we're gonna go for the 100 coin star. And if the red coin star spawns inside the cave, we will try our best to test any boxes inside the cave. To try to find the box star. Treasure chest star is going to be a pain because it looks like we have 2 treasure chests at the beginning of the stage, but I don't know where the other 2 are yet. Just winding down for the night. Yeah, that's why I'm playing some Mario 6, or why I'm playing Iron Mario, trying to wind down for the night. Trying to cool off. De-stress. Well, that's not really where I wanted it to spawn, but okay. It'll work though. So we have 2 treasure chests in this room as well. Oh, we got a MIPS in here. All right. I'll take that. We also need 6 more coins. So he doesn't fall down. Dang it. Dang it. Oh, come on, man. This is tough because it's right along the edge there. Hopefully I have better luck tonight. I hope so too. Come on, man. I just want to dive. Good progress on Banjo-Kazooie. You're on World 6. Congrats. Seriously, I lined myself up perfectly there. There we go. All right, we got ourselves an extra star.
Here we go.
All right. Where is there one more coin? There's gotta be one more without me having to go do boxes and stuff. I know there's coins there, but like, there's gotta be more coins. There's one down there. Can I get it though? That's the question. Oh man, that's gonna make it to the star. I can't get the star. Well, the only thing I have that will... I can test the box, but if it's the... fingers crossed, everybody. This is not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted. Jeez, man. Did I miss any coins? Hey Darth, how's it going? Welcome on in. How's it going? At least you know where the box star is now. True. Now, the thing is, I think there is more. There might be more than one box in here. So, I literally have a 50-50 chance to get coins or get the mushroom. Now, if you're fast enough, you can get over this corner here and get in the water, and the mushroom will actually it'll get trapped in this room. So we might as well try. I don't know, man. All right, fingers crossed. We're going for this one. Woo! All right, well, we know where the we know where our lovely friend is. So, all right, we're doing the red coin star. Hey, Nick Gamer, how's it going? I have been better, Darth. I don't want to go into too much detail about what happened this evening, but let's just say I am uncharacteristically... What did I say earlier? My mental state is currently uncharacteristically... What did I say? I'm trying to think. Uncharacteristically overly frustrated, I guess is a way to put it. Which is totally unlike me. You guys know me enough now. You've watched me enough now to know it takes a lot for me to get upset. And without, like I said, without going into too much detail on it, let's just say where I was tonight, I had to leave. It was that bad. I was in such a bad mood I had to leave or I was gonna blow up. Which is so unlike me. So I'm playing Iron Mario 64 to hopefully de-stress and get myself in a better mental state. Just overall back to my old self. Alright, we're gonna go and do the boat. I hope everybody's night was better than mine. Let's just put it that way. I hope your night has been much better than mine. Hey Jeff, how are you doing? The beard says hello as well. There we go. Here we go. All right. What's next? Oh, we could get the star on the boat. I don't typically like to... Hey Aaron, how are you doing? Don't jinx it now. Don't jinx it now. Okay, we're gonna do treasure boxes. That way we don't have to come back in here. The only thing that sucks though is I have to come out of here. I have to come out of here and then come back here. But then I gotta go all the way back to the beginning to get the final treasure box. And then just get the eel. I mean, treasure boxes are just as easy. I have troubles with the eel sometimes. Trying to time it so that I can get the tail right away as it comes out of the hole. And the fact that I don't have to worry about the pillars and stuff here, I'd rather just take my time, get the treasure boxes, get the treasure box star, call it quits for this level. Since we got every star except for the second eel star. Well, I guess it's only one eel star. The first star is the ship, but you have to lure the eel out of the ship, which is why I say it's the first eel star. Hopefully Metal Cap stage is more forgiving this, unlike last night with the one red coin. I know. I posted the screenshot in the Iron Mario Discord to show people, and I shared the seed number with people so that if they wanted to try to get the coin, without Metal Cap, just to see if it's doable, they can try their hardest. I think if you knew where the red coins were, and depending on where you would spawn inside Metal Cap, I think you would have time. I think you would have time to get that red coin while you have Metal Cap, and still have time to get to the front of the level to get the one coin that's in the danger zone. You probably don't have enough time to kill the Sniffits, though, which they would pose a problem as well. Alright, so we have Womp's Fortress, we have Jolly Roger Bay and Secret Aquarium. We also have Peach's Secret Slide. I think we're just going to keep going in the order of the doors from left to right on the first floor. Imagine an underwater MIPS. Oh. Duh. I thought we were done. I sincerely thought we were done. Alright, cool. So, this will put us... If I get all 7 stars on this level, we'll have 19. Hey Jimmy, how's it going? Welcome on in. We're doing Iron Mario because my nights have been pretty busy, and this is the easiest thing I can do to set up fast. Because, like, I didn't get home, like, I got home and got home around like 8:30. And then played a couple league matches with Mama Duck. Actually, I think I only played one. I might have only played one match because my computer was having issues too, of course. And I was like, it was the last thing I wanted to do was deal with my computer issues with the type of day or the type of evening that I had this evening. So... You need to stream if you can't find time. Gotta do what you can. Yeah. I agree with that. So, because there's other games I want to play, obviously. I want to play ROM hacks. I want to play... yeah, I want to play games that I have. I picked up some new games today. I posted it in the Discord already, but... basically, a coworker of mine, they stumbled across their GameCube collection, and they just had like a GameCube with a few games and stuff. And 2 of the games that they had, I said, "Hey, I'll take them." It was Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone and Quidditch Cup, both on the GameCube. And sadly though, when I got a hold of Quidditch Cup, it was the case and manual, but the game was missing, sadly. So, but there was a pleasant surprise though, because I asked if we could look inside the GameCube, and here, inside the GameCube, was Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition, which has Legend of Zelda, has Adventures of Link, and then has Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. It's a 4-pack of Zelda games that you can play on the GameCube. So the other coworker that took the GameCube, I asked them, I said, do you want the Zelda game? And they're like, no, my kids won't know anything about Zelda or anything. It doesn't have Master Quest. You're thinking of the other Zelda collection, because there's another Zelda collection that has Ocarina of Time, and then has the Master Quest on it, and then hold on, Zelda collection with Master Quest. There's a separate collection. It's a 2-game bonus disc. It says it's Ocarina of Time and Ocarina of Time Master Quest. Never before released. I think it was a promo item, and it also has demos, I think, of other games. You get also included, get a sneak peek at these and other hot titles: 1080, F-Zero, Wind Waker, Wario World, Metroid Prime, A Link to the Past with Four Swords Adventure, I guess. Unless Link to the Past is also playable with the Ocarina of Time with slash Master Quest. Now, unless you can unlock Master Quest, maybe after you beat it, maybe Master Quest is unlockable, but I don't know. Is Ocarina of Time Master Quest in this collection? Because it would be cool. They said no, it would be cool if it did, though. Most disappointed to find it did not have Link to the Past. They should have a Zelda collection with the Wii, or the Wii, that has all the Zelda games on it, including Master Quest. It would be cool if they did that now on the Switch, but because they have the Virtual Console games, or the apps, the Nintendo Switch Online apps, I don't see them releasing a Zelda collection like they did with the Mario 64. I mean, I guess they could release a Zelda collection, like anniversary collection, with Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time Master Quest. Trying to think, because the whole thing with these Mario 64 3D All-Stars was a play on the fact that they already did a 2D All-Stars game, and they decided to release a 3D All-Stars game in that same concept. Zelda has never really done that outside of those like collection, the collection that was bundled with the GameCube for a short period of time, and obviously that two game promo disc that was only available through probably Nintendo Power or like some Nintendo event or something. I know the collector's edition, when I read about it, I'm pretty sure they said that It was available through a mail-in offer with Nintendo Power. That was one way of how you could get it. And then another way was like they were releasing Nintendo GameCube systems with the collector's edition included with the system, which I think is how they got a hold of it. I think that's how my coworker had it. They bought the GameCube and it had it. It came with it. They didn't have the case as just the game, so I don't even know if the bundled. I mean, I'm assuming the bundled game of the collector's edition came with the game case. Even when you have a bad evening, you heard. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you for the vote of positive reinforcement. So yeah, and I was reading about those versions, and apparently they're pretty buggy. Dang it, I did not mean to dive like that. Surprisingly, those versions of the game are pretty buggy, and I guess Majora's Mask actually doesn't run very well on the GameCube version because obviously that game relied on the N64 expansion pack, and obviously whatever emulator they developed to run Majora's Mask probably didn't do a very good job of emulating the extra memory that was available with the expansion pack, because they were saying that the game runs under, like, it's less than 20 frames a second most of the time. And I guess on the N64, Majora's Mask typically runs at around 20 frames a second. But they said the Ocarina of Time actually runs better than Majora's Mask because of the fact that it did not require the memory pack or the memory expansion pack. Yeah. Obviously, for me to know for sure, I would do it to get a first-hand account of how well or bad those games run, now that I have a copy of it. Would anybody be interested in seeing the Harry Potter game? I'd be curious to see how that runs on the GameCube. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I've actually never played any Harry Potter games on any of the consoles. You would watch a Harry Potter game? Maybe I will look into getting my GameCube set up again then. My GameCube is not that hard to set up because I have an adapter that just plugs into the digital port. So it wouldn't take me too terribly long to just get everything set up for it. So like on a night where I'm not super busy, I could just take the time to set it all up. Alright, well, we're missing another red coin somewhere. Is it under the submarine? Sometimes the red coins, they like to hide under the submarine. Oh, there it is. I missed it because I wasn't looking up high enough. Can somebody look at it and see how long... What is the run time? What's the typical run time for Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone on the GameCube? How many hours does it typically take to complete the game or beat the game? Alright, that wasn't too bad. It didn't take me too terribly long to, It didn't take me too terribly long to get, a star. Or get the red coin star and the 100 coin star there. Hey Cade, how are you doing? Welcome on in earlier than last night. Glad you're able to be here for a little bit longer. This says that typically run time for Harry Potter Sorcerer's Stone is 5 hours. Wow, so we would have that. We would, if we could beat the game. We play through the game and don't have any real issues with the game, we could probably beat it in like 2 to 3 streams. That's pretty cool. So it's not really that long of a game then. Beating 100% beating the game is 8 hours. Okay, 8.5. Probably closer to 10 hours for me if I was to do it the first time through. I'm not that worried about 100%ing the game. Alright, fingers crossed we don't die from the shark. Fingers crossed that we don't die from the shark. Either way, it would still be fun to watch. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely would be fun to watch and fun to play, too. I don't even know, like, what to expect with the game. Like, I've never watched any gameplay of it. So I don't even know what type of... I don't even know what type of gameplay it is. Cade... My day was alright, but this evening was quite rough. I'm not going to go into details per se, but I will say that you've been here long enough to know that I'm a very chill guy. Same way in real life too. I'm very chill, very level-headed, and my temperament is very chill, laid back. Whatnot. It takes a lot to get me fired up. It takes a lot for me to get upset about something. And today I was pushed to my breaking point, and I was uncharacteristically angry, I guess, and frustrated at what happened tonight. So I'm playing Mario. I'm playing Iron Mario to kind of get my mental state back in check. Just kind of chilling out and stuff. There's Lego Harry Potter games are pretty fun. I have those, so I lied. I have played Harry Potter game before, but it was a Lego Harry Potter game. The problem with the Lego Harry Potter games, though, I have them on the Wii. So I have part 1 and part 2. Like, Lego Harry Potter for the Wii, I think, was 2 discs, like 2 games. It was like the first 3 movies on one disc, and then the last 3 movies on another disc. Right? Is that how? Yeah, they had 6 movies, right? Or was it 5 movies? Well, either way, there's 2 discs. I think they broke it out into years, the years that they were in school. But anyway, all the Lego games on the Wii and subsequently Wii U, we always had problems with them crashing. Has anyone else in the chat played a Lego game on the Wii or the Wii U and it eventually just will randomly freeze and you'll hear this like loud noise? It's important to vent out and let the stress out. Well, I definitely vented tonight. I definitely vented a lot tonight. I vented to Mama Duck a lot. To get it off my chest, I vented to her a lot. And I want to talk to someone about it. I want to talk to someone to let them know what happened. But I don't know who to talk to. I've enchanted the buzz sound when I played some mods of New Super Mario Bros. U. Can't recall having an issue with the Wii. I had. Yeah, and my Wii is fine, and maybe I don't know if it's an issue with the fact that it's a first edition Wii, because I have 2 Wiis. They're both first edition Wiis. They both have the GameCube ports on them and stuff. One Wii, actually I have 3 Wiis now that are first edition Wiis because I got a Wii from one of my friends. He was getting rid of stuff and just asked if I wanted it. It didn't come with any controllers or anything. So I have 3 Wiis. If anybody's interested in a Wii, we can definitely have a conversation. Hold on, guys. I gotta kill something here. We have these like annoying flying ants that keep showing up in our house, and earlier they were. No, I don't know where it went. I don't know where it went. I smushed paper, and now I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. But it's that time of season. It's that time of season for the ants to try to migrate away from the nest so that they can start new nests elsewhere. And you get tons of flying ants everywhere if the nest is inside the house. Time to rake the leaves. My leaves haven't fallen yet. Our leaves have not fallen yet, so... Encountered. Oh, okay. Sell the Wii when you sell the Legos. Wait, what? Sell the Wii when you sell the Legos. I could. Like, I only need 1 Wii for my collection, so... We need star number 1, so... Wherever star number 1 might be... Alright, very nice. We have 19 stars. We have 19 stars. And And our next level I'm going to do is Secret Aquarium. Fingers crossed. Got a lot of boxes. Do we have a way of testing the boxes, though? So we could try to get the sparklies and hope that the star spawns down at the bottom. Alright, we're gonna push the box over there. Home brewing was pretty cool. Yeah, none of my consoles are like jailbroke or anything. They're like no home brewing or anything, so I have 2 Wii U's as well. One of the Wii U's was my dad's, and he ended up giving it to me when he was like trying to clean out his house and stuff. I got a bunch of his, and then he had a Wii, and then got a bunch of Wii games from him. Well, that's a place for sure. All right, that is a dangerous. That's a dangerous situation. Yes, the van did sell. We sold it yesterday. But yeah, we sold it yesterday to a I think it was a Mennonite farmer. His company bought the car, basically. He says that what they do is it's not very like this is a common thing that they do, where they buy heavily used cars, get them fixed up and stuff so that their employees can use the cars to drive around in as like a company vehicle, I guess. Probably for them to deliver the like the dairy and like the dairy products and stuff. All right. So I'm half tempted to take the cannon and go to the Undercity to get the 100 coin star and the red coin star. Since I don't have an easy way to check boxes right now. there is an amp that's circling around at the fence there, so I want to make sure I shoot myself high enough that I get over the amp. But yeah, we were able to sell the van for $2,500. It's lower than what I initially was asking for it. But I got to the point where it's like, I wanted it gone. I wanted to get it sold. So when this particular gentleman called me, I just told him $2,500 and it's yours. I said, the only major issue with it is that the engine will consume oil whenever you turn it on. So during the combustion phase of turning the vehicle over and turning it on, it must burn some oil. The engine doesn't leak oil because the car had been sitting unused for like a long time, and I would go periodically, I would go outside, I would check oil level in the van, and the oil level wouldn't go down. So that was why I assumed that the engine is burning the oil whenever we start the car. Another example of why I think it only burns when you start the car is because of the fact that we drove all the way to St. Louis from our house, which is like a 14-hour drive. It's like a 14-hour drive, and the oil level stayed the same the whole ride, since it was pretty much a straight shot. They can still move, by the way. Alright, we need one more red coin. But anyway, so we drove a long distance and the oil level didn't change. Yes, we use synthetic. It's full synthetic. It's also rated for high mileage as well. And it would burn the oil. Like when we were driving it frequently, I would be putting like 2 quarts of oil into the engine like every 2 weeks. Oh crap, don't tell me it's inside the box that the coin and the box both spawned. I saw it. I saw the red coin. I'll get really far away so it despawns the box. It's right there. It's gotta be right there. That's where I saw it. But yeah, we would change the oil frequently and all that. Sounds like the oil rings on the pistons are worn, but it could be expensive to fix that. Yeah, I think that's what we. My daughter's boyfriend is a mechanic, and that's what he was saying too. Was saying that the piston rings were probably damaged or had cracks in them or something, to the point where Okay, yeah, sorry, same time not talking. So there it is. I knew it. But yeah, I think it would have been my daughter's boyfriend. I think he said that with that type of engine, it was a Kia Sedona. Oh, seriously?
Game over.
Well, we got 20 stars.
Okie dokie.
No, but all I did was I didn't even know that the fire spitter was sitting on top of the wall. Yo, French to Fry, how's it going? Welcome on into the stream. That's the first thing I saw coming into the stream. Yeah, I know, it's sure. That was a good run too. Kia Sedona must be a V6, so it would be harder to fix. It also has two heads. It has an intake and an exhaust head. So the engine has two heads, and I don't know if the pistons are on both sides too, so you'd have to like probably replace like all right, let's ask Chat GPT. Let's see, what is the going rate to repair the piston rings? Piston oil rings in a V6 engine for a 2016 Kia Sedona. 3 cylinders per bank. Oh, okay. Replacing or repairing the piston rings of the oil rings, specifically on a V6 engine in a 2016 Kia Sedona, is a major engine repair. Costs vary a lot depending on your location, how much engine disassembly, machining is required. Whether you are using OEM parts or aftermarket, here's a breakdown of the rough estimates. What's involved? Removing the cylinder heads. Remove the oil pan and possibly other components, intake manifold, etc. Pull the pistons, inspect the cylinders, look for scoring or warping. Possibly have the block bored and honed or replaced if damage is severe. Install new rings, reassemble, check everything, clearances, timing, gaskets, etc. Labor hours are high, since all this disassembly, reassembly takes time. Piston rings. A piston ring set for a V6 all cylinders, $100 to $400, depending on quality, OEM versus aftermarket. Labor. 10 to 20 plus hours, depending on the condition and shop rate. And at, say, $80 to $150 per hour, labor alone could be $800 to $3,000 plus dollars. Machine work, if needed, cylinder boring, honing, resurfacing the head, etc., could add $200 to $1,000 plus to the job. Full repair, parts plus labor plus machines plus gaskets, fluids, etc. Roughly $1,500 to $4,000 plus, depending on severity and region. What influences where you'll land in that range? Mileage condition. If the cylinders are badly scored or the head is warped, extra work is needed. OEM versus aftermarket parts. OEM is more expensive. The shop rates. Urban versus rural. Dealership versus independent shop. Whether other related parts are replaced. Examples: connecting the rod bearings, piston replacements, seals, gaskets. If the block or the head needs work, boring, honing, or resurfacing. And then it basically asks for a local estimate in my area, which is kind of scary that ChatGPT knows that information, but about me, based on it's probably picking up my location because of my browser or something. 3,000 plus for a $2,500 van. It would be better to replace for a new car. I mean, if somebody buys my van for $2,500, all right, which is why I charged $2,500, because I knew if they wanted to fix it, they were probably looking at upwards to $5,000 in repairs, which is still below the Kelley Blue Book. It's still below the average Kelley Blue Book value of the year, make of that car at the mileage that it's currently at. So if I took it to a dealership, they were only willing to give me $1,000 for it. The Ram TRX, what's that? All right, let's get back to playing. And Drifty, if you're still here, hello. Sorry I didn't say something to you earlier, but thanks for being here. Thanks for the good luck. Ram truck, supercharged Ram truck, also very expensive. How many miles on the van? 188,702. Exactly. Might as well replace the engine. I mean, if you're spending like $5,000, then yeah, it might be more cost effective to replace the engine if you can get a used engine that has lower mileage and is in good condition. Good old Rayman music. I also have Rayman 64. I forgot that I got a copy of Rayman 64 when I was still signed up with Video Games Monthly. So if you guys have never seen Rayman 64, or if you know if the game is good, we could also stream that game too. Not sure how easy to replace the engine on newer cars with all of the computer stuff these days. I mean, 2016, it might be easier-ish on a 2016. I'm sure it's still going to take a good amount of time, but all right, let's take him out so we can see where his star is going to spawn, so that we could potentially go and find where the box star is. The only Rayman game you played on an N64 was Rayman 2: The Great Escape. That's the one, yeah. Sorry, I thought it was called Rayman 64, but it's Rayman 2: The Great Escape. Because it's a green cartridge too, which I thought was kind of cool. Because there's only a few games that have like a different color cartridge than the gray. Like there's what? Yellow, green, black, red, and I think there might be a couple games that are blue. I'm worried for my car. Honda put a terrible technology to disable 3 to 4 cylinders on a V6 engine to save fuel. Fine. We'll go over this way. Two-cylinder car. Have fun. Yeah. Try to go up a hill with that. I have a tool that disables the technology, but it doesn't always do that, especially on hot weather. Our new car that I got from my dad, which is not even really a new car, I think it's a 2019 model. It's a Blazer, Chevy Blazer. It has that technology where like you stop at a light and the engine will like go into the sleep, like the idle sleep mode or whatever. I don't even know what it's called, but basically the car sounds like it turns off whenever you stop abruptly. Oh, I'm dead. I missed the jump. Dang it.
Game over.
Game over. You hate the stop start? It hurts the starter.
Okie dokie.
And honestly, I feel like them saying that it saves on fuel, like it makes it so that your car doesn't use as much fuel. I feel like in the grand scheme of things, it probably doesn't make much of a difference.
Let's go.
Next time we get a star, we will have different music. This is a little too hectic for this level. Alright, we have a guy like on our tail. Actually, you know what? I'm not going for 100 coins right now. I want different music. I want different music. Why is it not counting? Of course, you tell me I miss it. Yeah, I did not miss that. I call false on that one. I didn't miss that one either. What the heck? Not a fan of technologies that help me save fuel. Hybrids are an exception. Yeah, because with a hybrid, the theory is that you're going extended periods of time where you're not using fuel, and you're effectively saving on gas. The sudden stop-start, I have a hard time believing that the sudden stop and start is going to make a huge difference in fuel economy on a car. We almost had a new record. We got 20 stars on our first run of the night. First run of the night was 20 stars, if I remember correctly. Or if it wasn't the first run of the night, it was second or third run of the night that we got 20. Has my microphone cut out at all tonight? Does anybody remember? Also, Top Secret Yoshi, welcome on in. Thanks for popping in. Alright, we need more coins. Where do I have more coins? That straight row of coins is very dangerous. So I think I'm going to get this ring of coins, and then we're going to... We are going to get the rest of the coins. You remember the cutout? Wait, what happened? Not a fan. It was 20. I remember the cutout. Yeah, we were working on, yeah, we had 20 stars because we got the 100 coin star on Wet Dry World, and I was about to pick up the red coin star. I did a side flip over the wall in the underwater city because we had to lower the water so that I could get the red coin that was hiding behind a box because it spawned close enough to the box. Gotta watch out for the fire spitter. Just got here, so no, I have have not noticed the mic cutting out yet. Oh, I remember the cutout. You said a mic cutout, right? Yeah. It happens randomly. I don't know if it's my Windows setup or if it's just the microphone going out. Yo, what are you doing there, Mips? What's going on there, Mips? Remember here happening a few the last few streams. It always seems to happen at least once every stream, so I am in the process of looking at what microphones I might want to get to replace what I have. I don't want anything like super expensive. I know a lot of people use the Shure SM, or what is it? The Shure SMB 7, I think. Probably just gonna go with a USB mic. So I was either gonna look at Elgato Wave microphones, like the Wave 3, or if Shure has a USB microphone, I was gonna look at that. I don't want one that has like its own like equalizer interface and stuff. I don't have enough discs. I don't have enough desk space and stuff. You have the currently you have the Yeti X. Well, I know there's like I don't know the names of the Yeti microphones, but nice. All right, now we gotta jump across. Yay, we got a MIPS star. We're gonna get a 100 coin star here too. And the red coin star. Oh, I wanted to get there. Now we just touch all the red coins and we'll get a double star spawn. ex-coworker that gave it to me when he upgraded his microphone. Uh-oh, Mike cut out, of course. I don't have the software up either to see the cutout, so yeah, like I don't know. That's one of the things. I don't know if it's Streamlabs. I don't know if it's the I don't know if it's Streamlabs. I don't know if it's the microphone itself. I don't know if it's Windows that's cutting out. There we go. Or we got ourselves a MIPS. We're gonna check and see if there's a toad too. It's always something. Yeah. But yeah, I need to look, because I think Mama Duck, for my birthday, I think Mama Duck wants to get me a new microphone, and she kind of, she was fishing around, but her fishing around is very obvious, and obviously it's not going to be a surprise or anything, but she definitely wanted to, if it's not too expensive, she wanted to get me another microphone, a different microphone, a newer microphone that would work better. Can somebody look up the Shure SMB7 and tell me if it's USB, or if maybe they have a U version of the microphone that is USB compatible and doesn't require the hardware interface? We'll take a look. All right, thank you. Thank you, Cade. I appreciate it. Because I know there's this other microphone that has like RGB lighting and stuff in it. I don't know if that's a Shure microphone as well. And I don't know if like the Shure like if the Shure microphones, I don't know if they come with the boom mic arm, or if you have to buy that separate. I have a boom mic arm that I use with my phone when I do my overhead shots when I'm live streaming. It requires an interface. Does Shure sell any microphones that use USB? Jetstream star was easy. Yeah, it's one of the stars where the objective stays the same. But the star will spawn randomly once you get the achievement. All right, before we get this star, we don't have to worry about the fire spitter, so we can check, see if we get lucky and have a toad somewhere. I'm gonna check the islands, see if there's a toad that spawns on top of the islands. I think we've had a toad on the islands one time since we've been playing this ROM hack. MV7 Plus has a USB-C with RGB. What is What are the reviews on that microphone look like? How does it compare? How does an MV7 Plus compare with the SMB? That's 4.0. Because I'm assuming the USB with RGB MV7 Plus probably allows you to use like equalizer software. Like you could do similar stuff like you can with the hardware interface. What's the price? MV7 Plus. What's the price look like? $299 for the MV7 Plus, and then SM7B is $439. So it's $439 because of the interface, right? Basically, you're getting the microphone and the interface. Yeah, $299 is still pretty expensive for a microphone too. If I was going to spend $299 on a microphone, I would just buy a Switch 2. If I'm going to spend $300 on a microphone, I'm going to get a Switch 2 instead. The interface is not included, and it charges you. It's $439 for the microphone without interface. That's crazy. Better be a darn good microphone. That's all I gotta say. I don't have a Switch 2 yet, no. SMB7 or SM7B has a 4.9 rating. I mean, it's the SM7B is their top of the line microphone, probably. I mean, they might have higher rated. They may have other microphones that are meant to be more commercially graded performing microphones, but still, like, that's why it's probably so popular, because it has such a high rating, and it's a good microphone too. So that helps when it's good. All right, let's do this again, shall we? Cade deserves more XP. Holding off on that. Oh, for the Switch 2? I have no way... No easy way to check all the boxes down here. That's not good. I don't want to pick up the star. Dude, there's a... that's gonna suck for the cannon. crap. Is there a fire spitter up there? Man, they really don't want me to explore this area. So close to touching that star. Yeah, exactly. I didn't want to touch it though. I mean, I can get I can get the sparkly star now and not have to worry about the see where I'm going.
Here we go.
Mic cut out again. Doot, 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 doot. Boop, 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 boop. All right, well, now that we know these boxes are safe, we can get a bunch of coins, potentially get 100 coins without going into the city, to the underwater city. My desk is already kind of cluttered. I would have to get like a bigger desk, or I would have to get some kind of thing that I could set up. Question is, can I just jump up here? I don't think I can without the box. Spooky Star Raid. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Hello, Raiders. Welcome, Colby Kong. How's it going? Hope the stream went well. Hope you all had lots of fun hanging out. Okay, so No. Hey, Epic Luigi, how's it going? What were you streaming this evening? Thanks for the raid, man. I appreciate it very much. Hope your stream went well. Hope you had lots of fun with whatever you were doing. Doing a let's play of Kirby Planet Robobot. Done the story mode and the mini game mode today. I'm not familiar with that. Is it like an actually like an official Kirby game? Yay! 100 coin star.
Here we go.
No! Seriously?
Game over.
I thought that was a safe fall. Plus, I almost picked up the star just falling down, so... Stupid, 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 stupid. Dumb ways to die. Dumb ways to die. When you're playing Iron Mario. Ah. Will I dress as Gandalf? I told people that if I ever did cosplay at a game convention, Gandalf would be high up on the list of characters that I would cosplay as. Because I already got the beard. And I could dye it to make it white. If I really, really wanted to. I did it already once for Santa, so... Oh, man. I think that's it. I think that's it, because we have only about 15 minutes. We only have about 15 minutes before I have to end stream anyway. I mean, we can hang out and chit-chat for a little bit if you want. For like 5-10 minutes. If you want to have anything on your mind, you want to talk about stuff, want to tell me about something cool that you saw that maybe you think I'd be interested in. Gandalf the younger years, yeah, before he became Gandalf the Grey. Thank you, Epic Luigi. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for bringing over your people here on the YouTube side. So, the Kirby Planet Robobot, is that like a legitimate game, or is that a ROM hack of some sort? I'm not familiar. Like, I've only played so many Kirby games, so. Also, I think we're gonna turn this off. We'll turn that off and then turn on some Spotify music here. I don't even know if you guys can hear it. I don't even know if it's loud enough for you guys to hear. Not really. How about now? It's too loud now. There we go. That's probably better. Not super loud, but not super quiet either. Hope the new mic can resolve the cutout issue. I'm hoping so too. If it doesn't, then it's got to be something with my Windows, and I'll probably have to like. It's been a while since I've actually like wiped it clean and started fresh. Which probably wouldn't be a bad idea to do. Was just to get a clean slate and just start over. Back up all my stuff, do a clean slate, and that be that. But yeah. But I do feel a lot better. At least we've accomplished one goal this evening. My mental state is much better now. I'm not as grumpy. I'm not as angry. I'm not as frustrated at what happened this evening. And like I said, I don't want to go into long detailed discussion of what happened. Just that you guys know me. You know me well enough now, if you've been around my channel long enough, that you know I'm a pretty chill guy. Pretty not the same thing as the meme anyway, but my demeanor is very chill, very relaxed, very level-headed. And that's how I am in real life too. Like I try to portray myself as authentic as possible when I'm live streaming, so that you guys get the real me and not some acting me. If it wasn't for that fireball, you could have gotten a new PB. I know we would have had it too, unless we would have had an ugly spawn. Like if we would have had an ugly spawn after getting the red coin star. But either way, if we would have got the red coin star, we would have tied our PB again. So the stupid fire spitter. Stupid fire spitter. But yeah, my mental state earlier today was not too good. I got pushed to the brink. I got pushed to the breaking point today by somebody, and I had to leave the situation before I started to say things that I would have regretted. And that is so unlike me, so out of character for me. And yeah, all I had to do was talk to you guys and talk to my wife. And talking to my wife helped a lot. Just being able to vent to my wife helped me a lot, get things off of my chest. Because I really didn't know who else to talk to about it. Because it's a touchy situation, and if I talk to the wrong person, you know, word will get around and it'll be this like whole big thing and potentially turn into like crazy drama. Came today, but I didn't get a chance to put it on yet. The weirdest thing, oh my gosh, it cut out again. So the weirdest thing, I don't know if you guys can hear me. It says that my microphone is going through OBS right now. But the weirdest thing is yesterday, okay, Mama Duck was using her phone. It's a Pixel 10 Pro. Pixel 10 Pro, the newest. It's the newest Pixel that just came out. And I'll tell you how I got it and all that kind of stuff. But the weirdest thing happened yesterday. Mama Duck and I, we had our old phones were Pixel 6 phones. Okay, still worked great. They were excellent. I loved the Pixel 6 phone. It was awesome. So she was using her phone yesterday, and all of a sudden the screen just went black. Battery was charged. Nothing. It was dead. Like you couldn't turn it back on. It wouldn't charge, nothing. Like the phone just up and died. It just went to a black screen, and that was it. Almost like there was like an electrical short that cut battery power. It cut USB power from the phone. Like it was dead in the water. Don't know what happened. I don't know. But thankfully, I mean, we have AT&T. So thankfully, AT&T has an offer right now that if you have a eligible Pixel phone that you can trade in, any condition. It doesn't have to be working. That's the thing. It's just if you have an old Pixel phone. Now the deal says it's any Pixel phone, any condition. You trade that in, and they will offer you a Pixel 10 Pro or a Pixel 10 Pro XL. You basically get it for free because they will credit you the cost of the phone over the course of 36 months. Okay. Now, I've already had AT&T like for the longest time. So being locked in for 36 months or basically 3 years is no big deal to me. We have been talking, we've been bouncing the idea around of trying to go to a different provider so that we could lower our phone bill. But we're already paying, so we can. I wonder what they do with the broken phones and how they make money. I think it's more like they probably get money from Google. Like when you upgrade the phone, Google is probably reimbursing AT&T so much money for like a recycle fee so that Google can recycle the phone. That is what I think it is. They get the phones, they send the phones to Google. Google will recycle the phones, whether they tear them down to reuse parts that are still being used in the newer phones, or they refurbish the parts, like whatever. Or maybe they refurbish the phones and then they sell those phones as budget phones for low-income families. Who knows? It sounds like good ideas. I mean, but AT&T probably gets a cut from turning the old phone in. And I wouldn't be surprised if they also get a cut from the fact that we got basically a free phone. Do they transfer your data? They let you do that. So you don't have to give them your old phone right away. So you go to AT&T, they'll give you the new phone, and set it all up on your plan. They'll switch the phone number over and all that. And then if you have an old Pixel phone, literally you just go through the motions of transferring your data. You can use it. You can transfer data over Wi-Fi, or just having the phones near each other will transfer data, or you can use a USB-C cable, which will transfer data much faster. That's what I did with my phone. Obviously, with Mama Duck's phone, it was dead in the water, so she wasn't able to transfer any data from the old phone. She had to basically set up her phone as a fresh new phone, logged into her Google account, and then told it what apps you wanted to have it reinstall. That kind of thing. But yeah, we have Google. We use the Google Cloud for stuff, for syncing our phones to the Google Cloud, mostly for the photos. That's what we mostly sync up to the cloud. And also I have a Google One membership that increases my storage of my Google Cloud to more than what you default have. So So you have a 2 terabyte with an AI Pro plan. I'm trying to remember what mine. I think I have Google One with 200 gig storage. It's like $30 a year or something like that. It's not terrible. Oh, you have it free because it's a student account. Okay, that's pretty cool though. 2 terabytes for free for a year. That's nice. That's good. That's awesome. But anyway, so we went in, and initially we were just going to do it for Mama Duck's phone. And I was like, that doesn't make sense. Let's do it for both phones. Like, I could do it too. We're not going to have to pay anything extra for the phones. Now, we did sign up for the protection plan, which is like $17 each. So our bill will go up, but we felt that having the protection plan was like a must. Because if our phone dies within like the first 2 years, which doesn't matter how long you have the phone, I guess, you could have the protection plan throughout the life of the phone. And as long as you're paying for the protection plan, they just replace the phone if something happens to the phone. Which is above and beyond like the manufacturer warranty that you get from Google. Because you're currently a student at an online university. Nice. Very cool. I know when Ava, I think, was going to college, she had a student subscription to like Adobe. It was like dirt cheap. Like you could get the whole Adobe suite for like really dirt cheap as a student. And she had some other stuff that she had for free. I think she had a Spotify student account, which is like dirt cheap too. But yeah. So the phones. So we got the phones yesterday. I was able to transfer my data. She took her phone back this morning. Her Pixel 6, like she turned it in this morning. And then I went after work. I took my phone because I couldn't take my phone. Like she couldn't take my phone in because I had a couple apps on my old phone where they didn't transfer the data over correctly. And they were apps related to my work. So like I needed to make sure that those apps were set up on my phone first, on my new phone first, before I traded in the old phone, just in case I needed to use those apps to access like two-factor authentication, that kind of stuff, for logging into different things for work. But yeah, all you do is you just turn the phones in, then they apply the 36-month installment plan to reimburse you each month on the phone, so you're not paying anything extra on the phones. And guess what? The Pixel 10 Pro goes for $1,050 USD. It's ridiculous. It's like the same price as like your standard iPhone. Like the new iPhone, I think the iPhone Max, I think it is, starts at like $1,000. You could also get the same deal was also this, like you could get a 10 Pro XL, which is basically the same as my phone but a bigger screen, like a little bit bigger of a screen, and it also has double the storage space. So as my phone has 128 gigs, the 10 Pro XL has 256 gigs of internal storage, and that was like $1,250, like $1,250. And you could get the XL for free, just like you could the 10 Pro. So if you guys have AT&T and you haven't upgraded your phone in a while, and you have an old Pixel phone, I would definitely, like, if you have no plans of changing your AT&T plan anytime in the near future, to some other service, definitely like right now is like the perfect time to just upgrade your phone for free. Talking the whole time. I've been paying attention, so I don't know why it's cutting out. And I'm like right up in front of my microphone too, so I don't know. Maybe it's some weird setting that I have set for one of my filters on the microphone too. Yeah, that's so weird. I don't even see like when you guys tell me that it cuts out, like I see the equalizer bar moving. Unless it's such a short spot that I'm just not seeing it. But yeah, so we have new iPhone Pro, 10 Pro. We'll probably have these phones for the next 3 to 4 years, like always. I don't upgrade my phones every year. I don't upgrade my phone every 2 years unless I have to. But so yeah, so far it's like it's a really nice phone. The camera is really good on it. Everything else is really good on it. It's pretty speedy. Battery life seems to be really good on it too. So yeah. But all right, I think that's gonna be it, guys. We're gonna wrap this up. Tomorrow I'll be back on. We'll see if I can get something set up for hooking up my GameCube to the capture card, and maybe we'll play some Harry Potter tomorrow. Phones have gotten very powerful these days. It's hard to upgrade these days after 2 to 3 years. The sweet spot for upgrading phones seems to be about 4 to 5 years, because after 4 to 5 years, your phone starts to degrade in speed. They also stop pushing updates to your phone. Like your phone gets locked out, can't upgrade to the latest OS because it's so old. So it's like 5 years old. Obviously the phones are getting more and more powerful, so like the cutoff for operating system upgrades on the phones is becoming longer and longer, because to be honest, like the speed and performance on the phones is so negligible anymore that, yeah, like for what we use these devices for, it's not like you would be doing something on the phone where you'd be able to see a substantial improvement in performance, unless you're doing like high-end gaming on your phone, where it's requiring the phones to have better GPUs. Google has committed their own phones to last until around 2030. I mean, some of the Google Pixels won't. Some of the older Google Pixel phones would not last that long. Maybe any phone in the last 5 to 10 years. Like my Pixel 6. My Pixel 6 could easily have lasted till 2030 probably. Starting from 7, the Pixel 7. I mean, my Pixel 6 I could see lasting till the 2030s, because that thing was, I mean, it was awesome. Like I had no issues with the Pixel 6. And neither did Mama Duck, except for the fact that it just up and died just randomly yesterday. No no warning or any sign that something was going wrong. Like that her phone was working perfectly fine up until yesterday. So anyway, have a good night, everyone. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully for some Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone on the GameCube. So we'll see how that goes, and we'll play one stream of the game, and if I'm enjoying it, we'll continue to play through it. If not, we'll just go to something else. But yeah, have a great night, everybody. Have a good day tomorrow with work, school, whatever you might be doing. And I'll catch you later. Bye, everyone.